Here in just a moment here at the Central High School Thanksgiving Classic, our next matchup. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Central High School Thanksgiving Classic, sponsored by B&E Roofing. Our fourth matchup of the day features Webb, School of Knoxville, versus the South Doyle High School Cherokees. First, the visiting lineup for the Webb Spartans. Starting, a senior, number 2, Brandon Neighbors. A sophomore, number 3, Justin Jenkins. A junior, number 5, Austin Cox. A senior, number 13, Burton Sampson. And a sophomore, number 14, Troy Whiteside. The Spartans are head coached by Ricky Norris. And now for the home South Doyle Cherokees. Starting, number 14, a sophomore, Brody Rollins. Number 40, a sophomore, Jarquise Goins. Number 3, a sophomore, Jaquez Bruce. Number 30, a sophomore, Cody Cummings. And number 34, a senior, Jacob Elliott. South Doyle is head coach David Scott. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Bobcat Broadcasting. I'm Steve Plail with Bobcat Broadcasting here at Central High School. We've got the next matchup of the day with Webb and South Doyle all set for the tip-off here. We've been here all day. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us again, the B&E Thanksgiving Classic. Thank you for joining us. Pulling triple duty today as the tip is controlled by South Doyle. Pulling triple duty today as I'm announcing here with Bobcat Broadcasting, producing and handling the PA announcing at the gym here at Central. Ball tipped away, and it'll be a turnover and a Webb Spartan basketball. Whiteside bringing the ball up to the court. Now over to Burton. Sampson back to Jenkins. Jenkins back over to Burton Sampson. Sampson now shot, three-point basket. Burton Sampson. Three-point basket is good, and Webb takes an early 3-0 lead. Drive and shot by South Doyle's Brody Rollins, no good. Rebounded by Webb, ahead to Burton Sampson. Sampson on the wing now. Shot deep, three-point basket, no good. Rebounded by Jenkins. Justin Jenkins Jacob Elliott for South Doyle. And now a rebound again and a shot for Jacob Elliott. Jacob Elliott for 2 for South Doyle, makes it now a 3-2 game. Pressure coming for South Doyle. Webb gets the ball across the half court now. Now, Whiteside missed. Rebound by Jacob Elliott. Jarquez Bruce, shot no good. Rebounded by Burton Sampson. Neighbors now. Brandon Neighbors with the ball. Driving back to Burton Sampson, over to Jenkins. Jenkins wide open three, no shot. Board by South Doyle. Now Bruce with the ball, bringing up, shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebound by Austin Cox. Cox now will bring the ball up the floor to Whiteside. Whiteside driving, pass inside to Burton Sampson. Burton Sampson, 2-point basket is good. Burton Sampson. Score now 5-2, 5:42 to go in the first quarter. Ball stolen. Brandon Neighbors now with a foul. Fouls on number 14, Brody Rollins for South Doyle. His first, team first. Justin Jenkins missed the 2-point shot there. Now South Doyle working the ball around the edge. Driving with the left hand is Brody Rollins. Rollins inside to Jacob Elliott. No good. Rebound by Austin Cox. Cox ahead to Burton Sampson. Sampson driving over to Justin Jenkins. Jenkins inside. Shot is good. Justin Jenkins for 2. Makes it now a 7-2 game. Webb leading in this one. Jacob Elliott. Now Bruce over to Cody Cummings. Cummings back to Bruce. Bruce inside, and he's going to be called for a walk. Turnover for South Doyle on the walk there by Bruce. Webb inbounding the ball now. And South Doyle with the pressure. Driving Burton Sampson inside, now shot, no good. Missed. Cody Cummings with the rebound. Bruce with the ball now, driving. Coming across half court, inside to Jacob Elliott. Jacob Elliott, turnaround jumper, no good from the elbow. Rebound Burton Sampson. Sampson now driving in, and he's going to get a dunk. Two-hand slam, Burton Sampson. Jacob Elliott with the dunk on the backside. Trading dunks here between Webb and South Doyle. Score now 9-4. Whiteside no good on the three-point basket. South Doyle with the rebound. Now to Bruce. Bruce over to Cummings. Cummings back to Bruce. Bruce inside to Jacob Elliott. Elliott up off the glass and good. Jacob Elliott makes it now a 9-6 point game. 3:41 to go in the first quarter. Timeout, Webb. Take a moment to thank our sponsors here. Bobcat Broadcasting is sponsored by Joe Photo, joephotoonline.com. Handle all your wedding, engagement, and family portrait and photography needs. Call Joe at Joe Photo or go to joephotoonline.com. Out of the timeout, it will be Webb basketball, and South Doyle will be coming with, looks like a press. Gets the ball in, and now Kevin Gormley with it, driving Dean Miniard up ahead to Chris Zion. Chris Zion missed. Bruce now come out of there with it for South Doyle. South Doyle, Bruce back at the Bobcat now. Will drive. And a 5-second call on Bruce. Turnover for South Doyle. And now Austin Cox driving for Webb. Back out to Justin Jenkins. Jenkins shot almost blocked. Air ball inside. Dean Miniard with the rebound. Got it to Austin Cox. And Austin Cox will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 3. Jaquez Bruce. At the line, Austin Cox for the Spartans. Cox missed the first one. It's 9-6 is your score. 3:06 to go in the first quarter. Second one is good for Austin Cox. Makes it a 9-7, or excuse me, a 10-7 game. Turnover there for South Doyle on a trap by Webb. A good play call there defensively. by Coach Norris. Ball inside, now turnover for Webb. Coming out of there with it is Cody Cummings, and now ahead to Bruce. Bruce at the Bobcat now. Over to Elliott. Jacob Elliott now out to Kevin Rivers. Kayvon Rivers for three. Makes it a 10-9 game.
There it is. Move it, move it.
Austin Cox to Justin Jenkins. Jenkins back up top to Brandon Neighbors. Thought about the shot, but it's going to drive it now. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins driving. Gets a block. Tipped out of bounds. It will be Webb basketball. And Burton Sampson comes back in for Webb. In the game, Burton Sampson has already had a dunk in this one and a three-point basket. Austin Cox for three. Austin Cox makes it a 13-9 game. Webb leading South Doyle. Shot, foul, no good on the basket, but a foul, and he will go to the line to shoot. Fouls on number 13, Burton Sampson at the line. Shooting two, Kayvon Rivers. Rivers missed that one. Second one on the way. That one's good. Webb pass intercepted by South Doyle. Now Bruce bringing up the ball. Malik Lundy to Elliott. Elliott shot no good. Rebound Burton Sampson. Sampson driving the ball ahead to Austin Cox. Over to Neighbors. Neighbors down to Gormley. Gormley's shot is good. Kevin Gormley. Kevin Gormley's shot is good. Makes it now a 15-9 game. Excuse me, 15-10 game. And a foul. Foul on Webb in that one. Now inbounding the ball is South Doyle. Bruce with the drive, no good. Rebound by Austin Cox, now to Neighbors. Neighbors over to Whiteside. Whiteside driving up. Neighbors, or excuse me, Burton Sampson. Sampson inside and in. Fouls on number 32, Kayvon Rivers. Burton Sampson's basket is good at the line, shooting one. That one goes, and it's going to make it 18-10.
Come on, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Good. Stay, Brandon. Good. Wait, hold, high hand.
Webb with the pressure.
Good. Going good.
Coming into the game is Burton Sampson for Webb. 38.4 seconds to go in the second quarter. Webb leading this one 18-10. Ace Austin Cox. Burton Sampson over to Whiteside. Whiteside now will pull it out. Whiteside to Sampson. Sampson inside to Austin Cox. Cox inside move. Good move there by Austin Cox. Austin Cox, two-point basket is good. Makes it now 20-10. And a good defensive effort here by Webb. Now getting the ball across court is Elliott. Elliott back to Bruce. Bruce spinning inside the lane and off the edge of the rim, and that's going to do it for the end of the period. End of the first quarter. Your score, Webb leading 20 to South Doyle 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bobcat Broadcasting and the Central High School Thanksgiving Classic.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Central High School and the Thanksgiving Classic. Here sponsored by B&E Roofing. B&E Roofing, a proud supporter of Central High School and Central High School athletics. Webb and South Doyle locked in a good game here. Very athletic game. It's 20-10 here at the start of the second quarter. Fouls on number 34, Jacob Elliott, his first, team fourth. At the line, Burton Sampson. Burton went for 2 free throws there. Burton Sampson went for 2 free throws. And now South Doyle bring the ball across half court. Trying to get it inside, does to Elliott. Jacob Elliott loses the ball there. And now ahead and turnover by Brandon Neighbors. Jacob Elliott with the 2-point basket there. Jacob Elliott makes it 22-12. Foul. Justin Jenkins will go to the line. Fouls on number 14, Brody Rollins. At the line, Justin Jenkins. First shot, no good. 7:18 to go in the second quarter. Justin Jenkins' second shot is good, so that makes it 23-12 here in the second quarter. Bruce driving, pass, taken away, and now knocked out of bounds. It will be Webb basketball. Whiteside bringing the ball at the court for Webb. Turns the ball over. Cummings now bringing the ball up. And Cummings passes the ball out of bounds. Turnover. Burton Sampson with the ball out of bounds. Passes into Troy Whiteside. Whiteside to Neighbors. Neighbors ahead to Austin Cox. Cox now driving. Back out to Burton Sampson. Sampson wide open for 3, and he misses it. Good rebound there by Jacob Elliott. Bruce now with the ball. Driving with the left hand. Shot up and good. We'll see what happens with the foul here. Count the basket. At the line, shooting 1, Jaquez Bruce. Whiteside will bring the ball up the floor. Over to Neighbors. Neighbors to Jenkins. Jenkins to Sampson. Sampson back to Whiteside. Whiteside all the way back over. Skip pass. Driving now. Austin Cox. No good. Jacob Elliott with the And now a charge call on Bruce. Offensive foul, number 3, Jarquez Bruce. .6:05 to go in the second quarter. It is 23-15. Webb is leading in this one. Justin Jenkins. Now Burton Sampson, Whiteside with it. Jenkins now with the ball over to Frank Romano. Romano's shot up, no good. Rebound, Jacob Elliott. Now Malik Lundy with the ball. Over to Jacob Elliott. Elliott passing to Kevon. Rivers, no good on the shot. Rebounded by Austin Cox. Burton Sampson now up and in. Burton Sampson for 2. Makes it now 25-15. 5:11 to go in the second quarter. Malik Lundy, and now it's going to be a full timeout, South Doyle. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. It is 25-15 with 5:05 to go in the first half.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
Ball inbounded here in front of the scorer's table. Sam Moss, now Jacob Elliott. Elliott back to Moss. Moss for 3. Shot no good. Rebounded by Whiteside. And it's going to be a foul. A foul on South Doyle. Fouls on number 40, Jarquez Goins. At the line, shooting 1-1. Brody Rollins. Whiteside hits the first one. Whiteside hits the second one. That makes it now 27-15. 4:50 to go in the second quarter. Cummings with the ball ahead to Jarquez Goins. Goins ahead to Rivers. Rivers gets it to Moss. Moss misses the shot, but rebounded by Rivers. And now off the foot of Cummings, it'll be Webb basketball. Thank you for joining us again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Plail here with Bobcat Broadcasting at the Central High School Thanksgiving Classic, sponsored by B&E Roofing. You're watching Webb and South Doyle, and a good game here. Neighbors shot no good, rebounded by Jacobs for, Elliott, Jacob Elliott for South Doyle. Sam Moss over to Rivers. Back to Elliott. Elliott at the top of the key to Cummings. Cummings lost the handle but gets it back to Moss. Sam Moss for 3. Good. Sam Moss makes it now 18. And a turnover for Burton Sampson. A walk, and it will be South Doyle basketball. Inbounding the ball will be Cody Cummings. Sam Moss will take it and will come across the Bobcat. Guarded by Neighbors. And throws the ball away is Moss.
Handle pressure. Here we go. Get out there. Get your shirt out your mouth. Play.
Neighbors to Sampson. Sampson back to Austin Cox. Austin Cox over to Jenkins. Jenkins to Sampson. Sampson back to Jenkins. Jenkins now driving and loses the handle. Sam Moss now driving. And a good pass and tip in by Jacob Elliott. Jacob Elliott for two makes it now 27-20. Frank Romano, no good. Jacob Elliott, no good on the shot. Rebound Webb. Austin Cox ahead. Now driving. And a foul on South Doyle. Fouls on number 32 for South Doyle, Kayvon Rivers. At the line, Austin Cox. Austin Cox at the line shooting. First one up. No good on the 1-on-1. This is the front end of the 1-on-1. Jacob Elliott with the rebound. Over to Sam Moss. Sam Moss now at the. Now over to Cody Cummings on the wing. Cody Cummings over to Jacob Elliott. Elliott now at the top of the key. Sam Moss on the wing. Driving left hand. Picks up his dribble. Cody Cummings. And now a foul on Whiteside. Fouls on number 14, Troy Whiteside for the Spartans. Inbounding the ball is Moss. Moss to Cummings. Cummings driving. Now picks up the ball. Gets the ball to Sam Moss. Moss. Now at the Bobcat. Driving left hand to Cody Cummings. Cummings. Driving left hand, knocked out of his hands. And it will be out of bounds to South Doyle. Inbounded pass stolen away by Kevin Gormley. Kevin Gormley for two. Good basket there by Kevin Gormley. Makes it 29-20. 1:46 to go in the second quarter. Ball out of bounds. It will be South Doyle basketball. Sam Moss dribbling in the backcourt. Head to Shermond Alsop. Foul is on number 3, Justin Jenkins. His second, team 6th. Shermond Alsop inbounding the ball. Inbounding to Cummings. Cummings shot up, no good. Rebounded by Burton Sampson. Sampson dribbling the ball. Now up. Through the hands of Dean Miniard. And Jacob Elliott comes out of there with it. Now to Sam Moss. Moss ahead to Shermond Alsop. Shermond over to Moss. Sherman Delsop at the wing. Dribbling. Cody Cummings. Sherman Delsop. Sam Moss inside. Stolen away by Burton Sampson. Trying to get it into Jacob Elliott. 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Neighbors shot up. Good. Brandon Neighbors. 2-point basket. 31-20 is your score. 35 seconds to go. Shot stolen away by Brandon Neighbors. Neighbors up, trying to finish. Missed. Rebounded by Gormley. Gormley couldn't connect either. Now out to Burton Sampson. Sampson, 15 seconds to go. Brandon Neighbors. Now Austin Cox has got it at the Bobcat, driving, using the pick. Brandon Neighbors shot, 3-point basket, no good. Jacob Elliott, no good. That's the half. Your score, Webb 31, South Doyle 20. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a few moments. You're watching the Central High School Thanksgiving Classic, sponsored by B&E Roofing with Bobcat Broadcasting. And I'm Steve Play. I'll be back in just a moment.
I think I did. We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
Shotgun formation. Howard to his right. Low snap. Pass complete to Rex Howard. Rex Howard into the end zone. Rex Howard, pass complete from Xavier Johnson.
Third down and 11. Johnson takes a snap, rolling to his right. Pass out to Stinson. Stinson cuts back across the field. Gets a block. Stinson, 20.
Y'all ready for this? Big hole up the middle is Jeremiah Howard. Jeremiah Howard breaking, and he's gone at the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Into the end zone is Jeremiah Howard. Ladies and gentlemen, a big score, a game, and now a big reception at the 2. Handoff Howard up the middle, and touchdown Bobcats. Jeremiah Howard on the 2-yard carry makes it 6-0 for your Central High School Bobcats.
Tries to get to the edge, gets to the corner. And there he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, he's at the 20, the 15, the 10. He breaks a tackle into the end zone. It's Jawan Stinson for the first score of the night. Johnson in the shotgun formation will keep running the end around. Diving into the end zone is Johnson, and I believe that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen.
And the Bobcats are rolling, ladies and gentlemen, over their arch rivals, the Halls Red Devils, on senior night. Corey Plonk. And it looked to be a bad snap. Johnson now twisting his way and diving in for the two-point conversion. Wow, what a play by Xavier Johnson. A bad snap. I've got Evan Patterson here with me tonight. And just wanted to ask Evan a couple of questions. Evan, how have you enjoyed? Tell us a little bit about Bobcat Broadcasting, what you've done, what you've done this season, helping us out here with the football team and putting on the broadcast, and then also if you had any fun, if you've enjoyed it, what you've liked about it.
Well, we've been to every home game now, and one away game. It's just a good experience. It's basically what I want to do when I grow up. So, I take stats, change scores, stuff like that. So.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, you are a senior. You're going to be graduating this year. What are you planning to do after graduation?
I'm planning to go to Maryville or Carson Newman and majoring in mass communications, journalism of some kind, just to be able to do broadcast journalism when I get older.
Wonderful. That's great. Do you feel like Bobcat Broadcasting has kind of helped you out with that?
Yeah, I think it's given me a good perspective of what I'm going to be doing when I get older. So
wonderful, wonderful.
Good experience.
Well, Evan, again, thank you for helping us out this year. Bobcat Broadcasting supports you, and we wish you well. Kashyap, how you doing tonight?
Doing good. How you guys
Good,
doing?
good. Just talking to Evan just a minute ago about his experience here with Bobcat Broadcasting. Would you tell us a little bit about what you've done, how you've helped us out here with Bobcat Broadcasting, what you've been a part of, and if you've enjoyed it?
Well, we have videotaped every home game so far, and it's pretty fun. Hanging out, videotaping, enjoying watching the game from the top.
Good deal.
This is how we do it.
Bobcat Broadcasting here at Central High School. Watching the Thanksgiving Classic, sponsored by B&E Roofing. B&E Roofing, Thanksgiving Classic 2012, headlining sponsor for the Central High School Classic. After halftime, it's going to be in South Doyle, 31-20, the start of the third quarter. South Doyle will control, and Bruce will fire a three, no good. Rebound by Justin Jenkins. Jenkins ahead to Austin Cox, no good. Bruce with the ball over to Cody Cummings. Cummings driving and a foul. No, correction, a walk on for Cody Cummings and a turnover for South Doyle. Turnover South Doyle. And Webb will inbound. Neighbors now driving ahead to Burton Sampson. Sampson in the wing. Now turnover for Brody Rollins with the steal for South Doyle. Now driving left hand, spinning, driving in. Shot no good. Rebound by Neighbors. Neighbors to Whiteside. Whiteside now driving up the lane. Coming in. Shot no good. Rebounded by Jacob Elliott. Elliott ahead to Brody Rollins. Rollins no good. Neighbors rebound. Brandon Neighbors now into Burton Sampson. Jenkins. Jenkins shot good. Justin Jenkins. 2-point basket makes it now 33-20 here in the third quarter. Steal by Burton Sampson for Webb. Shot up and good. Burton Sampson. 35-20 is your score. Foul number 35, Burton Sampson. Foul was on number 5. Correction, not Burton Sampson. I'm sorry. I just saw. South Doyle takes a 30-second timeout. Here's score. Webb leading 35-20. 6:28 to go in the third quarter. I'd like to take this time to recognize our sponsor for Bobcat Broadcasting, Joe Photo. Joe Photo Online for all your and family portrait needs. Contact Joe with joephotoonline.com. South Doyle with the basketball underneath their own basket. Pass out to Jacob Elliott. Now with Jaquez Bruce. Bruce to Cody Cummings. Cummings shot no good. Rebounded by Austin Cox. Cox driving over to Neighbors. Neighbors now ahead to Whiteside. Whiteside up to Jenkins. Jenkins will take the 18-footer. No good. Rebound by Brody Rollins. Rollins now driving up for South Doyle. Back to Cox. Bruce now driving in. Shot no good. Rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins now driving. And the shot knocked out of bounds. It will be Webb basketball. And coming into the game, entering the game for Webb, number 4, Kevin Gormley. Turnaround jumper for Burton Sampson. Burton Sampson for 2. Makes it now 37-20 score in the third quarter. Thank you for hanging out with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Bobcat Broadcasting and Thanksgiving Classic here, sponsored by B&E Roofing. I'm Steve Playle with Bobcat Broadcasting and handling triple duty for the Thanksgiving Classic. I'm calling the games here on Bobcat Broadcasting Online. the production and the PA announcing here at the scores table. Ball will remain with Webb. 37-20 is your score. 5:12 to go in the third quarter. Pass out from Jenkins out to Neighbors. Neighbors now with the ball back to Whiteside. Whiteside driving over to Neighbors. Neighbors now inside to Burton Sampson. Sampson over to Gormley. Gormley loses the handle and now stolen away by South Doyle. Jacob Elliott shot good. 2-point basket. Jacob Elliott makes it 37-22. Inside, Kevin Gormley. Kevin Gormley. 2-point basket makes it 39-22. 17-point game. Inside, good pass there.
Come on, guys.
Jarquez Goins for 2. Makes it 24 points for South Doyle. Burton Sampson. Now with the 2-point basket now. 24. Trapping the basketball and now a foul and a push on Webb.
That's 3 on him.
Foul on number 14, Troy Whiteside. End of the game for Webb. Number 1, Dean Miniard. Number 5, Austin Cox. Back out to Bruce. Bruce shot 3-pointer. Good. 3-point basket. Jaquez Bruce. 27-41 is your score. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Dean Miniard with the shot is fouled. Foul is on number 14, Brody Rawlings, his third, team's first. At the line for Webb, Dean Miniard. Second shot by Miniard is up and good. It makes it 43-27. Trapping. Cross-court pass to Bruce. Bruce. Shot no good. Rebounded by Neighbors. Neighbors ahead to AC. AC with the bucket. Now a turnover for South Doyle. Fouls on number 14, Brody Rawlings, his fourth. Into the game for South Doyle, Malik Lundy. Whiteside with the ball now. Top of the key. Back to Whiteside, driving. And it will be a walk. Turnover for Webb. And it will be South Doyle basketball. South Doyle. Now Bruce. Back to Jacob Elliott. Elliott over to Kevon Bruce. Kevon Rivers. Bruce now with the ball. 3-point basket. Shot. Good. 3-point basket. Jaquez Bruce.
Nice, Dean.
Makes it 45-30. Your score. Austin Cox now with the second shot. Austin Cox. Good. Now makes it 47-30. Drive in by Bruce. Jacob Elliott. Jacob Elliott with the putback. Austin Cox with their own zone rebound there. Swinging the basketball is Webb out to Whiteside. Whiteside shot, three-point basket, good. Troy Whiteside. (50-32) is your score. 1:38 to go in the third quarter. Shot coming, Troy Whiteside. Troy Whiteside for two.
There you go, Troy.
Makes the score 52-32. 20-point game. 1:21 to go in the third quarter. Cummings, shot no good. Rebound by Neighbors. Neighbors driving.
Yeah, boy.
Now ahead to Gormley. Gormley over to knocked out of bounds. Intended for Austin Cox, but knocked out of bounds before it could get to him. .103 to go in the third quarter. Thank you for joining us here, Bobcat Broadcasting. Exclusively broadcasting the Thanksgiving Classic, sponsored by B&E Roofing. Austin Cox for two. On the shot. Now makes it 54-32 with less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Bruce shot miss. Rebound. The offensive foul on South Doyle. .54-32 is the score. 37.8 seconds to go in the Webb with the basketball, throwing in to Burton Sampson. Sampson over to Jenkins. Jenkins knocked away, but recovered by Kevin Gormley. Gormley over to Sampson. Sampson driving in, outside to Austin Cox. Cox shot, three-point basket, no good. Minyard with the rebound. Now Cox over to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Cox. Austin Cox there with the drive and a foul. Foul's on number 20. Full timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a moment.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Central High School in the Thanksgiving Classic. I'm Steve Playle with Bobcat Broadcasting, bringing you the live action here from the Thanksgiving Classic. We have Webb, the Webb Spartans here in Knoxville, taking on the South Doyle Cherokees. Shot, Burton Sampson, no good. Rebound by Jacob Elliott. Elliott, no shot off for the end of the third period. That's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Webb 54, South Doyle 32. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the start of the fourth quarter. Webb leading this one 54-32 over South Doyle. Webb with the basketball in their green uniforms, South Doyle in the white. Turnover for Webb. South Doyle basketball, Lundy bringing it up. Miniard inside, shot no good, but a foul coming. Fouls on number 32, Kavon Rivers at the line, Dean Miniard. Miniard hit the first one, now the second one. Makes it 34-55. Excuse me, 34-56. Webb leading in this one. Pass into Lundy. Lundy driving now, coming across the Bobcat. Shot inside and a foul. Fouls on number 14, Troy Whiteside. At the line, Malik Lundy. Lundy missed the first one. Have the second one coming. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound, Dean Miniard. Burton Sampson now with the basketball, driving. Ahead to Whiteside. Whiteside over to Austin Cox. Shot no good. Rebound by Austin Thomas. Thomas ahead to Malik Lundy. Lundy shot, wild shot, no good. Rebound by Austin Cox. Cox back the other way. Burton Sampson. Good pump fake inside. Blocked by Dean Miniard. Shot blocked. Coming back the other way is number 4, Sherman Dalsop for 2 points. Now back the other way for Webb. Makes it 56-36. Turnover. South Doyle going. And a foul on Webb. Fouls on number 14, Troy Whiteside. South Doyle turnover. Brandon Neighbors at the line to shoot 1 and 1. Neighbors' first shot up and off the mark. Jacob Elliott with the rebound. 5:53 to go in the game. 56-36 is your score. And the pass sails out of bounds. That'll be Webb basketball. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Bobcat Broadcasting. The Central High School Thanksgiving Classic brought to you by B&E Roofing. Bobcat Broadcasting is sponsored proudly by Joe Photo and Joe Photo Online for all your photograph needs. Contact Joe with joephotoonline.com. Burton Sampson, a couple misses and got some rebounds there, but couldn't convert. And now Jacob Elliott bringing the ball up the floor for South Doyle. Knocked out of his hands, but he got it back. Jacob Elliott for two. Makes it 56-38. 5:15 to go in the game. Neighbors with the ball. Passing to the corner to Gormley. Gormley passing back to Neighbors. Neighbors back to Gormley again. Looking to get it inside. Does get it inside to Sampson. Sampson turns it over. Austin Thomas now bringing the ball up the court. Gets it to Jacob Elliott. Elliott shot way short. Air ball. It'll be Webb basketball. 4:42 to go in the game. Austin Cox with the basketball. And out to Burton Sampson. Sampson for three. Good. Burton Sampson for three. $59-38 is your score. In the game for Webb, number 20, Frank Romano, and number 10, Chris Zion. Driving, no, falling down is Malik Lundy. Out to Jacob Elliott. Jacob Elliott for three. $59-41 is your score here in the third quarter. 3:57 to go in the fourth quarter here. Minyard, Gormley coming in, streaking from the corner. Pass by Minyard. He's going to be fouled. Fouls on number 32, Kevon Rivers. At the line to shoot two, Kevin Gormley. First shot a miss for Kevin Gormley. 3:51. Gormley's second shot also off the mark. Rebounded by South Doyle. Malik Lundy now bringing the ball up the sideline. Driving with the right hand. And a foul. And a foul called. Foul is on number 20, Frank Romano. Ball inbounded. Sherman Dalsop now. Shot. Foul. Sherman Dalsop head to the line. At the line, Sherman Dalsop. First shot is up and good. It makes it 42-59. 3:36 to go in the game. Second one up and good. Sherman Dalsop, 43-59. Neighbors ahead to Romano. Romano shot up, no good, off the mark. Rebounded by South Doyle. And a foul coming Goins was fouled as he drove. Foul on Brandon Neighbors at the line. Jarquise Goins. Shot is up and good for Goins. Goins' second shot up and good. Makes it 59-45. 3:19 to go in the game. Timeout, South Doyle. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the Thanksgiving Classic here on Bobcat Broadcasting.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
Inbounding the ball is Neighbors. Neighbors gets it ahead to Miniard. Miniard gets it to Romano. Romano now pulls it back out. Neighbors at the top where the Bobcat is. Over to Gormley. Gormley. Miniard. Back inside. Get the ball on the floor, and there's a scramble for it. And it'll be a jump ball. Jump ball possession to the Cherokees. South Doyle, Shermond Alsop driving. Bucket is good. Shermond Alsop. 2-point basket is good. 61-47 is your score. Shot no good. Rebounding by Webb. Now a turnover and a timeout. Timeout called for him. Timeout called for. Full timeout. Webb. Score 61-47 in the fourth quarter. 2:17 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in just a moment.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bobcat Broadcasting here. Steve Playo at the Central High School Thanksgiving Classic, sponsored by B&E Roofing. The fourth quarter, 2:17 to go in the fourth quarter. South Doyle and Webb. Webb leading 61-47 over South Doyle. Burton Sampson. Head to Austin Cox. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Burton Sampson. Sampson. Driving. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will remain with Webb. 1:57 to go in the game. 1:57 to go in the game. Inbounding the ball. Out to Austin Cox. Austin Cox in the backcourt. Now driving Austin Cox, and they're going to count the bucket. Fouls on number 40, Jarquez Goins. At the line, Austin Cox. Cox hits his first one. Makes it 64 to 47. Made the bucket. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And now Burton Sampson brings the ball. Ahead to Gormley. Gormley to Jenkins. Jenkins now in the corner. 1:30 to go in the game. 64-47, 1:24 to go. Neighbors driving. Gormley. Drive. Layup good. Kevin Gormley. 2-point basket is good for Gormley. Makes it 66 to 47. 1:08 to go in the game. One minute. 66-47 is the score. Timeout called for. Timeout called for Webb. 52 seconds to go in the game. 66-47. Full timeout. We're going to stick through this one, ladies and gentlemen. I want to recognize our sponsors here at the Central High School Thanksgiving Classic. B&E Roofing, our headlining sponsor. Contact B&E Roofing for all your roofing or contracting needs. You can contact them at 865-992-1514. 865-992-1514. B&E Roofing. Also Joe Photo and JoePhotoOnline.com, our Bobcat Broadcasting sponsor. Contact Joe at Joe Photo Online for all of your photography needs. Spartans with the ball, driving left hand is Jenkins. Jenkins trying to get it inside. Cannot. Gets it back out to Gormley. Gormley back to Jenkins. 38 seconds to go in the game. Jenkins dribbling. Thomas for South Doyle trying to get the steal. Didn't get it, but Neighbors now with the ball. Ahead, and a foul going to be called. 22.3 seconds to go. 66-47 is your score. 66-37 is your score. $66-47 is your score with 22.3 seconds to go. Foul was on number 20, Austin Thomas. At the line, Brandon Neighbors. Missed the second one. 66-47 is your score. 17 seconds to go in the game. Shermond Alsop, shot no good, but a foul. It'll be 13.1 seconds to go. Fouls on number 10. Chris Zion. At the line, Shermond Alsop. Hits the first one. Alsop makes it 48. Missed the second one. 10 seconds. Gormley. And 5.8 seconds. Gormley will go to the line. Kevin Gormley at the line, foul on Shermond Alsop. Gormley hits the first one, makes it 67-48. 5 seconds to go in the game. Hits the second one as well. Makes it 68-48. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the game. Your score, the Webb Spartans 68, South Doyle Cherokees 48. We'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching. We'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. for our next game here